What's up, guys? It's Mr. Crawford, and I'm going to be reading to y'all one of my favorite books. It's super cool. It's called How Much is a Million? If 1 million kids climbed onto one another's shoulders, they would be taller than the tallest buildings, higher than the highest mountains, and farther up than airplanes can fly. If you wanted to count from 1 to a million, it would take about 23 days. That's a long time. If a goldfish bowl were big enough for 1 million goldfish, it would be large enough to hold a whale. I know, right? Presto. 100 stars. That's 100. If this book had 1 million tiny stars, they would fill 70 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 100,000 stars. If we take this 7-page journey 10 times, we'll pass 1 million stars. We're not going to do that, but yeah, you get it. Let's do that later. I'm hungry. That's funny. I'm thirsty. That was maybe a cat said that. I don't know. Maybe a kid, maybe a cat. How big is 1 billion? If 1 billion kids made a human tower, they would stand up past the moon. If you sat down to count from 1 to 1 billion, you would be counting for 95 years. Check this out. These kids did that. They were like, let's do this. We got nothing better to do. Boom. Grandparents. I'm just kidding. I don't know. If you found a goldfish bowl large enough to hold 1 billion goldfish, it would be as big as a stadium. If this book had 1 billion tiny stars, its pages spread side by side would spread almost 10 miles. How tremendous is a trillion? If 1 trillion kids stood on top of each other, they would reach way, way, way beyond the moon, beyond Mars and Jupiter too, and almost as far as Saturn's rings. If you wanted to count from 1 to 1 trillion, it would take you almost 200,000 years. If you put 1 trillion goldfish in a goldfish bowl, the bowl would have to be as big as a city harbor. If you put 1 trillion of our stars onto a gigantic roll of paper, it would stretch all the way from New York to New Zealand. A note from the author. For readers who would like to follow the arithmetic journey we've taken with Marvelosissimo, I think that's the wizard guy. Here are the calculations I used. Bear in mind that 1 million is 1,000 thousands, 1 billion is 1,000 million, and 1 trillion is 1,000 billion. Away we go. So this really cool book called How Much is a Million actually has all the math in it too. I hope you enjoyed learning about marvelously gigantic numbers. If you want a new number to find, check out, I got 2. A Google, I got 3. A Googleplex and a Googleplexian. Check those out. Have an awesome day.